Tim Tebow to Jesus Christ. Tim Tebow to Jesus Christ. Can't win by myself, but with your help I might. Tim Tebow to Jesus Christ. Commencing fourth down, hut, hut, hike. Snap the football and may God's love be with me. This is Jesus Christ to Tim Tebow. Please leave me alone. Don't you know my day of rest is Sunday? And I'm sick of watching all these Broncos games. I hear that you play New England next week. Dude, you're on your own. Brady is too good and I've got better things to do. Though I passed 316 yards, there's still 2 games to go. If I want to make it to the Super Bowl and show everyone on earth how to Tebow. Tim Tebow to Jesus Christ, the Broncos won. We're still alive. Come on, everyone, Tebow. Come on, everyone, Tebow. Come on, everyone, Tebow. Come on, everyone, Tebow.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to YouTube Presents. Oh, it's a hot crowd. We're going to have fun tonight. The world is watching. Everyone is watching. I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank everyone home watching, not in your underwear. I will be singing songs off my new comedy album. It's called Blow Your Pants Off. It comes out on Tuesday. We have tons of guest stars in this record. It's basically a compilation of all the cool stuff we've done on our show and all the fun musical things. But we got giant names. I don't know how they agreed to do this thing. But I'm going to say Bruce Springsteen is on the album. Justin Timberlake is on the album. Is that a hip? Hop? No, that isn't. Dave Matthews is on the record doing Walk of Shame. Eddie Vedder, the one and the coolest, Big and Rich, Ed Steam Jeans, Corgan Mulrooney, Terry Jaspers. What's that? We couldn't get Jaspers? Terry Jaspers is not on the record, nor is Ed Steam Jeans. Paul McCartney, though, is on the album. Crazy. I'm also going to be answering questions from you guys on Twitter a little bit later. It's going to be a fun time, so please relax and enjoy yourself. That song was called Tebow, and that was what it was as if Tim Tebow and David Bowie meshed into one human. That's what they would do. This next one I'm going to do now has a pretty interesting story to it. Neil Young was on our show, the great Neil Young, and he's awesome, and we love him. And he came on the show, and I said, Neil, thanks for coming on. What song do you want to play? Are you going to play Old Man? Are you going to play Heart of Gold? He said, shut your mouth. I'll tell you what I play. And I said, whatever you want to do, Neil. And he said, I don't want to play any of my hits, man. I want to play my favorite TV theme song. It's pretty crazy. Anyway, I'd like to do for you what he did on our show right now, my impression of Neil doing his thing. And first, I got to get into character, so hold on, get this. Thanks a lot. Yep. Neil, when he plays the harmonica, he is very melodic. When he plays the harmonica, it's a very nice tune and stuff like that. So this is my impression of when Neil Young was on our show. He wanted to sing his own song.
story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. Tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. West Philadelphia, born and raised on a playground was where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. Shooting some b-ball outside of the school. A couple of guys that were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. In my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared. She said, "You're moving with your auntie and your uncle in Bel Air." Whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate said fresh and it had dice in the mirror. If anything I could say, this cab was rare. And I thought, nah, forget it. Yo, home's to Bel Air. Pulled up to the house around 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cabbie, "Yo, home, smell you later." Looked at my kingdom, I was finally there to sit on my throne as the prince of Bel Air. Prince of Bel Air. Thank you.
I'll make sure my toupee stays on. A lot of you guys have been sending in questions on Twitter for tonight, so I want to read some of those. I appreciate all the stuff, and I appreciate everyone following me on Twitter, and I want to thank everyone following me and fans on the show. That we wouldn't be where we are without the internet. So thank you at home watching. Thank you for being here again, and I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Let's see what we got here. So this is a Twitter question. It's from @KuroStarSunny. It says, "What's the funniest or coolest thing a person you've done an impression of has said to you about that impression?" Carson Daly actually said, "Really? Am I a tool? Really?" I said, "Sorry, man." He's a good sport, though. Actually, Neil Young came to the show with his wife, Peggy Young. And she's an awesome singer, too. And they came, and he was backstage, and he's got the hat on. He's a really shy guy, you know. And the second time I did Neil on the show, I did an impression of him singing Pants on the Ground. Remember that song, guy? Looking like a fool with your pants. Yeah, so I did that on the show, and it's always funny when you do those songs. And because we just announced, like, "Ladies and gentlemen, Neil Young." And the audience has no idea. It could be Neil Young. It's so dark. It could be anyone. It's so dark. It could be Brad Pitt. I mean, but so we just started playing the song, and as soon as you start hearing, like, "Pants on the ground," like, you heard a couple of titters here and there, and then everyone's just getting the joke, and it gets infectious. It's kind of cool. So I saw Neil, he's backstage, and I go, "Hey, Neil, how you doing?" He goes, "Pants on the Ground was my biggest hit in the last 25 years. Like, went and hid in the corner somewhere. I was just like, that's so awesome that he saw it. That was pretty cool. But after that, Bob Dylan came on our show, and he's awesome. We love Bob Dylan. He came and I said, "Bob, how you doing, man?" He said, "Cut the crap." I said, "Well, would you like to play a song or something like that?" He goes, "Shh, hush." So you're gonna play like a Rolling Stone, Blowing in the Wind, Positively 4th Street, any of that? He goes, "Shut your face." I don't want to do any of my songs. I said, "I just want to do if I can, I want to do my favorite TV show theme." The weirdest thing, and so well, here it is. It went something like this. Bob Dylan plays the harmonica is different than Neil Young. He just gets the highest part of the harmonica and just blows the shit out of it.
New boy in the neighborhood lives downstairs and it's understood. He's just there to take good care of me, like he's one of the family. Charles in charge of her days and a knife. Charles in charge of her wrongs and a right. Charles in charge of her days and a knife. Charles in charge of her wrongs and a right. I want Charles in charge of me. I want Charles in charge of me. Charles in charge of a day and a night. Charles in charge of a man and a bay. Charles in charge of a day and a night. Charles in charge of a man and a bay. I want Charles in charge of me. I want Charles in charge of me. Hey.
Thank you. It's weird that they both wanted to do those theme songs. That's what you get, man. Let's take some more Twitter questions. I want to let you guys down. It's from Steph Camello. When did you start thinking of ideas and recording for this new album? About 2 weeks ago. No, we do a lot of music on the show, and there's a lot of cool stuff that we want to get out there for people. The songs are all remixed and remastered, and it sounds great. But we have to clear so much stuff. It's not easy. It's all with like rights and stuff like that. So like half the songs we have guest stars on, or Justin Timberlake just to put his name on cost us $80,000. That's probably the truth. I'm just making that up. But no, but we cleared with the history of rap. It's like 15 songs or something on that one that we're rapping like from we go all the way to Beastie Boys and we do everything, right? And that's like, yeah, we clear all that stuff, and it just takes like months. So then the first time we did that, and it went super viral on the web. And again, thank you so much for that, because it's amazing. It's fun because we do our show and we have like a couple million people watching the show, and you're like, wow, that's a lot of people, a couple million people. And then the next day you're like, oh my God, it's been retweeted like 8,000 times. And that's the biggest thing in your head. You're like, you were just in front of 2 million people. You're like, I know, but it's the web that makes it exciting when it lives on, and people get to see it that don't stay up that late and stuff like that. And so that, I think history of rap was the first thing that really went viral musically. And I remember Justin Timberlake called me from France, and he said, dude, we're on the front page of a newspaper in France. I go, oh my God, they know who I am in France? He goes, no. Justin Timberlake. Whatever. This is from at @abaker20. It says, what songs are brand new that viewers or Foul Pals haven't heard on the show? Foul Pals are awesome super fans. Some Foul Pals out there tonight? I love you guys. What new songs haven't they heard, and will there be a sequel to Blow Your Pants Off? If the record goes well, there could be one called Blow Your Pants On. It's just a dude. I should explain the album cover. It's a man on a flocati rug. Fur is murder, you guys. He's laying on a flocati rug, and he's got his glass of wine, his fireplace on. And he's about to listen to a nice record, a comedy record, and he puts it on and his pants blow off. He's laying on the rug and his pants blow off. He's sitting there with no pants on. So. As far as new stuff, we went in the studio and recorded a couple songs with The Roots. By the way, let's give it up for The Roots. Thank God for those guys. I don't know where the show would be without those guys, too. I'll do a new song off the album that's it's kind of a sequel-ish to Idiot Boyfriend, I guess, which is a major hit I had in 1974. It's called A New French Girlfriend. And it's about an experience. that I had whilst backpacking in France. You probably know it as France. Talking about my new French girlfriend we met yesterday. Her name's Renee, armpit hairs and black beret. She drinks her coffee all hand pressed, and she always looks like she's depressed. She smokes before, during and after sex, yeah. Do do do, beep bop bop do, beep bop bop, beep bop bop. Talking about my new French girlfriend, dresses like a Miami's cheese and wine, and we share the same bra size. And she made me grow a thin mustache, and now I look just like her dad. Coincidentally, his name is Rene too, yeah. Do do do. Beep bop bop doo. Dee da ba beep bum beep bum. And when we kiss, nothing but tongue. She hasn't showered in a month, and didn't mention the bitch don't like to shower. Do do do. Beep bop bop doo. Sit down ba beep bum beep bum. Going do. Dee da ba beep bop bop doo. Dee da ba going. Thank you. That's a little cafe jam for you guys. While you're eating your hummus sandwiches and stuff. You can jam out to that one. I should say too, these all sound better with the roots. I mean, I'm trying my best, but the roots are just so amazing. This is from at a Nana Jamma Puddin'. Jimmy, if you had to give advice or encouragement to young Jimmy before he achieved success, what would you say? I'd be serious now. Well, I would say don't wear those parachute pants in high school. They don't look cool. What would I say? I'd probably say this, it's a long life. There's a lot of ups and downs. There's good times, there's bad times, but it's fun times. And it's going to be a crazy roller coaster ride. And just trust me, you'll enjoy it. It's good. Hang in there. Worth it. And then, when you're 27 years old, you'll finally kiss a girl, and it'll be just amazing. This one's from at Funny Fallon. Oh, I know that person. That's a pal. Shout out to Funny Fallon. I just want to know whose butt it is. This is referring to the album cover of Blow Your Pants Off. A lot of people ask me, is this your butt? Or is this someone else's butt? Is it an Old Navy mannequin butt? Is it not a butt? Is it a close-up of someone's knuckle? I didn't even think about that one, yeah. Truth, it's a stunt butt. But here's the thing, I actually stunt butt for extra money, so it still could be my butt. I did pose for this. We were trying to do something like the Jennifer Aniston Rolling Stone cover. You know, where she's just casually laying there with her butt hanging out. And so I actually got a spray tan while wearing a man thong. One of the most awful things I've ever done in the history of my lifetime. Because I get the tan, and then I go, okay, let's just get out of here. I'm just in a bad mood already, because I just had someone sprayed my half-naked body with a man thong. And I'm leaving, and I go, God, I'm just gonna change. She goes, oh, you can't change. You gotta leave the thing on for the paint to dry, or whatever, the fake tan to dry. So I had to do the show in a man thong. So I'm like talking to Donald Trump or something. I'm like, so anyway, what's the new Apprentice about? It's like the grossest thing ever. But we did get a stunt butt as well. It was pretty funny because we had to get someone to audition for butts. Just life is so funny sometimes. Either way, if you buy the album, you get to see what's underneath the sticker, and it's pretty disgusting. All right, let's play another song here. Which one are we gonna do now? Oh yeah, okay. This next song is crazy. I got to give it up for our writers on our show. They're really, really good and smart and funny. But Mike DeCenzo and Gerard Bradford wrote this song, and I actually wrote it. They're taking credit for it, though. And it's crazy. We just like goof off now and then when we're up in the office. We have guitars in every room. We just run around and like play different things, and and so we were just playing around, and I was like. What are we getting for lunch? We should go to Subway, or whatever, it's like I was doing Jim Morrison, and we were just joking around about ordering lunch or something. And then Deech, who I call him, Mike DeCenzo, we call him Deech, and he's Met's bucket hat guy, by the way, if you watch the show. How you like me now, that guy? So he goes, what if Jim Morrison did Reading Rainbow theme? It's like, yeah, that would be fun. So, when we did it, I got to give props to our director, Dave Diametti, and Ellen Waggett, and Stephanie, and Eric, and the hair and makeup, because I dressed like Jim Morrison. I didn't even know that he had short leather sleeves on his jacket, but that's research for you. And we did it like at the Ed Sullivan, when the Doors were on Ed Sullivan in '67, when he wasn't allowed to say the word higher. He's like, we can get much higher, and he said it, and Ed Sullivan freaked out. But we had the outfits. The instruments are from a Doors cover band because they don't have that double Hammond organ thing that they play. And we tried to really imagine, and the Roots played live. So that was all done one take live. Those writers lip playing the song because they're not that talented. And we tried to imagine what it would sound like if the Doors sang the theme to Reading Rainbow. So here's the stripped down version of it.
Butterfly in the sky, I can fly twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere, I can go anywhere. Friends, ways to grow, a reading rainbow, a reading rainbow. Indian in the cupboard, there's a monster. There's a monster at the end of this book. Good night, moon. Good night, stars. Good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere. Hill is a walking in my pocket, and a Horton is a who. A very hungry caterpillar's on the loose. Oh yeah! Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. The reading rainbow, a reading rainbow, a reading rainbow, yeah. See, I like it. Thank you.
It's just fun to scream like that, right? I just want to say again, thanks to all those guys for giving us the rights, the Doors, everyone from the Doors, and giving us the rights to do that, and Bowie's people, and Neil Young, and Bob Dylan, and all those guys, and Paul McCartney, and everybody just saying yes to this because it's just kind of ridiculous. It's a dream for us, and we just can't believe our record's coming out. It's just fun, and it comes out Tuesday, right? So I think we're going to outsell Usher. That's easy. That's a given. That's a given, but who else? try to top something else. But you can get R's and Urshers. You can do both. I want to close out the show with one of our favorite songs that we did on Late Night. This is a protest song about the BP oil spill. The album version features Eddie Vedder singing the song with us. And maybe you guys can help out too. You know, just a bunch of tar balls are rising up on the shore in the south from the BP oil spill, and we were just so mad about it. I told Eddie, I go, Eddie, do you believe this? And he goes, shut up. I don't know, if I can get you anything, just get out of here. So I left his dressing room. I played the song, and he couldn't help himself. He jumped in at the end and started singing his butt off. It's pretty phenomenal. Here we go.
The oil spill by BP has left tar balls all over the sea. So don't go swimming down in the south unless you want tar balls in your mouth. Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth. Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth. Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth. Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth. Come on! Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth. Balls in your mouth, yeah, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the